What up, what up? It's the homie Mac, music, art, culture, knowledge. Reporting live from the Dogon. I'm a cool, y'all know I'm a cool cat. I don't get excited about a lot of stuff, but I'm really glad to have the homie here. Let you introduce yourself.
Oh man, brother Alchemist. The
Yes,
Alchemist,
sir.
man, or the Alchemist.
Yes, sir.
You might know me from Black Alchemy, but peace. Blessings.
Sir.
Hope all is well with people. Stay safe out there. Hey,
Yes,
man,
sir.
and elevate.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
No,
No,
you
you
good.
good.
Man. I
No,
wanna
you
let
good.
you know
No.
I'm proud of you, man.
Oh, man,
I
I'm
remember
good.
when we first met. I know you probably like, man, this dude, man.
What is he talking
What
about?
is he talking about? I said, nah, it ain't that. I just wanted to plant a seed, you know. And you planted a seed in me, man, because I look at things different too.
Wow.
You know,
Oh,
so
wow. I'm
we
humbled to
talk-
hear that. Wow.
You know, we saying more science. Whenever a man honors another man, he honors Allah.
Wow.
You know, so that's how that goes. So you know, we honor each other, man.
That's real.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, cause I'm trying to think. It's. I gotta be real. I gotta keep everything centered with this conversation.
Yeah, buddy, please.
Cause we gonna go to Kemet, Israel, the Bronx,
Mars.
everywhere. Yeah, real rap though. But yeah, so I want to say like, share, comment, subscribe. Got to do the
That's right.
formalities. Shoot me your social media, all of it.
I got
I'll
you.
put it in the description box.
Yeah.
'Cause this is a good brother right here. Y'all need to follow him.
Yeah.
What is consciousness?
All right, man. Consciousness. This thing going on inside our head, right?
Right.
Consciousness. When we're talking about consciousness, we're talking about awareness. We're
Okay.
talking about a knowing. That's already been established. Now, consciousness, right? Oh man, this is vast. Because the thing is, like I was telling you earlier, we talking consciousness, then we got to talk we got to talk the mind.
Right.
Different aspects of the mind. Consciousness, man, is to be aware of yourself. Be aware of the world around you, right? Be aware of your environment, your
Right.
surroundings.
Especially.
You know what I'm saying? Consciousness. So with the awareness, I have a degree with the University of Metaphysics out of Sedona. And on a metaphysical or spiritual level, when we're talking about consciousness, we're speaking about it from the aspect of your awareness to your relationship to the universe, your relationship to nature,
Okay.
right? Understanding that, yes, we are living physical lives, but there's also an aspect and a part of me that is what we would call spiritual.
Okay.
Now, I might sound pseudo and get spooky, and you run some people off.
Now we don't do that over here.
No, right?
Right.
But now I'm just saying from a metaphysical, because it's all science. At the end of the day, when you really just sit down and go through it, you'll find out that it's the same science. So the thing is with consciousness, right? You'll learn a relation of yourself and nature of yourself and the universe, and like we were saying before, the nature between me and you.
Right.
Because no man lives unto himself. No man is an island.
That's real.
Go ahead.
That's real. To interject, I know one of my homies used to always say, "You become a person through other people," and I didn't really get that at first.
Right.
But you know, if we're all building, and we have a healthy interaction, we all fill in the gaps for each other. We're all learning. You know what I'm saying? Like I know, speaking from a scientific level, your body sheds skin every now and then. So it's like we're constantly rebuilding and replenishing, and it's like we need to be around people who pour into us and build up. So you know, there's reciprocity.
Right.
But you know, I gotta keep it centered because we gonna go. Cause no, you know what I'm saying though.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, man.
So let me speak. Those that know I'm in school for medicine. When I speaking from a scientific perspective, it's all science, but more so from a established medicine perspective.
Right.
Your consciousness stems from your central nervous system, which is your brain, the medulla oblongata, the anatomy of the brain, and your spinal cord.
Right.
They send all the messages throughout your body.
Right.
You have what's called your central nervous system, which is the brain, spinal cord, and then you have something called the PNS, the peripheral nervous system, which pretty much is all the veins that spread out send all the signals. And the thing that's really interesting is they say there's a whole color spectrum we can't even see. But it's there.
Right.
So when you talk about consciousness, I like how you put it, awareness.
Yes.
That's how I define consciousness. But it's like your brain, and we was building on this earlier this week, your brain can process 11 million bits of information per second.
Yes. Supercomputer.
Yes, but you can only consciously process 40 bits of that.
Right.
You know, so it sometimes it makes me wonder, like when we say what we know,
right,
what we see,
right.
Nah, bro, there's a whole galaxy that's there that you may not even that you can't even process.
I'll tell you what an elder told me one time. He said your truth in your 30s is not gonna be your truth in your 40s.
That's real, especially if we growing.
That's right. And you were saying about the whole thing about, you know, one way of looking at it is like, you can say that we are like onions and there's layers to us. So to get to the center of what we're really talking about, we shed layer.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's even in psychology.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When you're trying to get to the depths of the mind and get to the cause of an issue.
Oh, the homie is here. You can let
Some
him
people
in.
might be like going through some situations where you have to peel layer. Like
Right.
me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like some people are so protective or so centered on protecting the inner essence of who they really are. You know what I'm saying? That you might have to like struggle to fight to get in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
wow. And I'm glad you said that because I'm thinking about just romantic relationships. And not even just romantic. What up, homie?
The homie.
Chilling. Not even just romantic relationships, but just how we interact with people daily.
all right, bet. So
You gotta rock the fans, bro. You gotta go all the way with it.
I'm gonna tell you. We're gonna talk about. We're gonna show that. When I put it on, it's gonna change the dialect. You know, check this out. So you know, when you're saying how we interact with each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I had a lot of teachers that I've sat down under, a lot of things I've read, and they all have some of the same perspectives and some are different. It's just depending on the degree where they at, what they learning.
Right.
You know, whenever we teach someone, we learn something.
True
They
indeed.
just don't drop it. We get it in degrees.
True indeed.
You know, so that come back from Kemet. You know what I mean? So the thing is, well, how we interact. Well, first, one thing, we talking about consciousness, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you said before, we was talking about the brains and the nerves and the signals and things. Like, I understand from a Western science point, because when Western science tries to explain what consciousness is, they always relate it back to the brain.
To the body.
I was taught by my teachers that the brain is a tool of the mind, a tool used by consciousness. I was taught that consciousness, your personal consciousness, right?
Okay.
Not only does it exist here, but it exists in the field around you. Think about
You got it. Wait, hold on. I can't let you
I'm about to drop something on you. All right, now
can't
listen.
just
I'm
say
about to drop something. Watch this, Earl. Watch this. How many times have you had an idea pop up in your head,
Okay.
right? You never acted on the idea. Somebody else pop up with the idea later. And you be like, I thought of that first.
Plenty times.
Okay.
Plenty times.
Understand?
Okay, that's why I like you, bro. Cause you. Some brothers they start talking fast, and they start using the vernacular, but they can't connect it to nothing real.
You're supposed to put it with your experience.
Yeah, but I'm saying the fact that you're doing that, a lot of brothers don't do that. They just
Nah. See, that's the thing when it comes to, and we talked about this with knowledge.
right.
With knowledge, you gotta be very careful. Like my teacher told me, knowledge is a food for the soul, but it's a drug to the ego. See, a lot of times when you're dealing with knowledge, you gotta
Say that again, bro. Say what you just said again.
My master teacher told me, by the name of C. Freemanel, knowledge is a food for the soul, but is a drug to the human ego. We have to learn when we're coming into knowledge, right? Or information.
Right.
Sometimes we gotta sit the ego to the side, and this ties back into what we're talking about with consciousness.
Right.
Because think about it. What we say, there's 5 levels
Yes.
to consciousness, or 5 stages to consciousness.
Right.
Where we had a conscious mind, we had a subconscious mind, the magnetic mind, the superconscious mind, and then we got the infinite conscious mind.
Right.
Right? Now, we know our conscious mind is the mind that we're thinking with right now. As we're dialoguing back and forth consciously, we're connected.
Right.
Right? The subconscious mind is the memory bank of the mind where everything is stored. Trauma, we talked about that earlier, so about psychology. Anything that you might experience on a good or negative level, whether it's trauma, first sexual experiences, it's the memory bank. That's where things go.
Right, the subconscious.
Right, now, the subconscious is very important. Now, because we say it's two parts of the mind, of consciousness. We say it's conscious mind and subconscious.
Right.
Right? I studied a little psychology too.
Oh, I can tell.
Part of the course.
I can tell.
So the thing is, there's sometimes they throw a third part in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is called the unconscious. Right. Now the thing is, they would say that the unconscious and the subconscious are the same, but sometimes they like to split that. Right. If I'm wrong, I could be corrected. But I'll come across certain books that say that. Now the unconscious mind is what keeps the blood flowing through your body.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What keeps the heart beating.
Is that the conscious or? Wait, hold on.
Yeah, see, that's what threw me off first.
Because I thought,
so
I know
catching it.
Yeah, because I know,
Right. Yeah.
You have, in your body, you have 3 types of muscles. You have the smooth muscles, the skeletal muscles, and the cardiac muscles. Yeah, those are the 3. And the thing is, you have involuntary functions in your body. You're not even, you don't think, heart, pump blood. It does it on its own.
Oh, how about this? Get me home in my car, but I'm on the phone, I'm listening to what's on the coming out my radio.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Before you know it, I'm pulling in my driveway. You know what I'm saying? So I can see where they say unconscious and subconscious together.
Right.
But when you're talking about the conscious mind, we're talking about our awareness of where we at right now.
Right.
So this is the part I really had to study because it's part of my course. When it comes to the subconscious mind, we say that's the strongest part of your mind out of the 2. Right, when we do the two aspects of mind concept, right? Conscious mind is your most loyal friend. It accepts everything as truth. It questions nothing.
And that's your loyal friend?
I'm gonna tell you, he's loyal. The subconscious is loyal. It takes everything, whether it's truth or a lie, it takes it as it is. The conscious mind is the part of the mind like, hold on. It's got to act in the 5 senses. The duty of it is to protect the subconscious mind. Wow. That's why you have to be careful at night sometimes when you're falling asleep and leaving the TV on. We just talked about that.
Bruh,
go ahead.
We was just building on that. Okay, this was off camera. I was telling the homie how I had a dream where I was in a lab with one of my friends, and we were going over spectrums of light refraction, atoms, and it was one of the things where in my brain I'm like, why is this nigga here? I don't even talk to this nigga about this stuff. Why are we in a lab? Why am I thinking about this?
Excuse me.
And then I wake up and I look and I fell asleep with my TV on, and I look and my TV is it's on this science channel.
Right.
And they were talking about energy and light and so yeah.
Yeah, it absorbs.
Yeah, even when you're asleep, even when you're conscious.
Yeah, the subconscious mind is so potent, man. It's an aspect of the mind. They also say, like in psychology, you might hear about, but that was part of the course, I keep saying that, when we talk about the shadow self. And the shadow self could be considered like a dark aspect of your personality.
Yeah, your shadow,
Your shadow, you know what I'm saying? But it's like that because of unresolved traumas, things that get fixed.
Wow.
So when I was talking about the subconscious, right, you remember because the conscious want to protect it. If it's not dealing with the 5 senses, if I can't touch it, if I can't smell it, if I can't taste it, I can't see it, you know, this and that, then the conscious mind like, hold on. Nah, that's pseudo, right?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
The thing is, it doesn't deal with anything outside of that realm. Because it's ego. Now, go ahead, because I got something
No. You're no, because
you're supposed to question in science. That's right.
Yeah, the whole scientific method is observation, theory, hypothesis, gathering data, conclusion, share what you know. That is the scientific method.
Yes, it is.
So it's like my mind is kind of blown right now because it's like the way that you're making connections with stuff. I've never seen nobody do it like that. You know what I'm saying? And I've never looked at relationship between the subconscious and the conscious mind, the way that you just broke it down.
Right.
How your conscious mind is your loyal friend because it
subconscious
scrutinizes.
everything is true.
Yeah.
That's why, like, all right, so check this out. You got books right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Say, like, if I wrote a book and I put all falsehood in the book,
Okay.
right? Now, consciously, you can read the book and be like, yo, my man on some BS.
Right.
But the fact that you still read it and went through the book,
Mm-hmm.
it still got downloaded into the subconscious mind. Now, why we say the subconscious mind is so important because it's more powerful than your conscious mind, because the subconscious mind is actually the part of the mind that shapes and forms your reality.
Oh. I'm about to come right back, y'all. Hold on.
No, man, don't do that, man. Nah, man, nah.
All right, hold on. I'm about to...
Bro, man, what up, man?
No, excuse my bad, bro. No, I had to.
No, because then we gotta talk about reality. Reality, as in for is what is real to you.
Nah, bro. No.
Yeah.
No. Okay, hold up. There's a.
See, it's vast. That's what I told you. We gotta stay on track though. We can't.
You're right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make a scene. I just.
No, because you shape and form your. Alright, so what it say in the Bible? I don't want to quit it wrong, because I don't want no Bible thumpers. My mom's a minister now. I grew up in this, right?
Wow, okay.
And the thing is that I don't want to say it wrong, but it said, as a man thinketh,
So is he.
so is he, right? So think about it, right? If I'm constantly thinking and having negative thoughts, or say like I got low self-esteem, or no matter what situation worked for me, I'm always looking for something to go wrong with it. Those situations, because you attract that to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You throwing it out there. You gotta remember, it's like a mirror. What you put out there is gonna be reflected back to you. That's why every interaction between every man and woman and child is either gonna be a positive situation or it's gonna be a negative.
Right.
But ultimately, what like I said, when I studied and what I was taught, any negative situations that keep reoccurring in my life is a reflection of something's going on inside of me. So we always say start with the mind.